What's up, y'all? It's your girl, Aron-Naja. And this is our first episode with A.N.TEA podcast. Aron-Naja Tea Sip That podcast. You guys can follow me on Instagram at white_.henny. And subscribe, link below. Subscribe, like, and comment any questions. I will be reading comments. If you guys suggest any topics or any of that sort of thing. Now, I've been trying to do this for a long time, right? And I just didn't have the courage. But now I can't really find, let me get up for this, I'm sorry. I can't really find this piece that I'm looking for my microphones. So this will do. I didn't want to hold up this segment any longer. I did have to restart this because somebody walked in and it threw me off. Like, so I had to start over. So I did a couple polls, couple months ago on different suggestions because people always randomly ask me this from time to time, and it's just like I feel like I explain this stuff and people still keep asking, and it's like, what the fuck? So I'm gonna do just 2 questions today on the second episode. We can see what we're working with. And again, any questions that you would like me to answer, or any story times, you know, or something relatable that, you know, maybe I can speak on, I will put it up and answer. So I have 2 questions, as I said, and I'm going to start with the first one. Someone had asked if I ever got jumped. Yeah, but not by any, like, females and stuff. Like, I didn't, yeah, that wasn't the case. I have a friend that passed away, and he was cool as shit. Like, he was hella cool. He had a birthday celebration. His birthday is July 4th. What better way to, you know, celebrate, especially, you know, in his remembrance. I called my friends that day that I usually used to go with over there to go chill with him, and you know, one of the girls that I was always with over there, she is a corporate girl, so she's always at work. She'll always come after work. Whatever she's doing, she's gonna come after work. Like, that was her. And even if she had to work in the morning, she was outside. Like, I don't even know how she did it, but she did it. Kudos to her. Shout out to her. I wrote the second homegirl, and I'm like, yo, what's up? Like, you going to the place? Da da da. They have an event. She's like, I don't know. I mean, if you're gonna be there, I'll go. But I think she said she had to work, or she had something to do. I'm sorry, I keep playing with my hair. It's just a habit when I get it done. I don't really remember exactly what, but all I know is that she was gonna call me when she was done later on. What she wound up doing, but let's not, you know, fast forward. So I'm like, okay, cool. Well, I guess I'm not gonna go until, like, somebody, you know, we can meet up or something, you know, because I do want to go and show my love, like throw some balloons in the air, or light a candle, drink a little bit, and dip. Now I'm gonna call this guy that, I don't want to say the wrong stuff. All right, we're gonna call him Z. Z had wrote me, and he's a friend of Bean, my friend that passed away, that his birthday is the 4th of July. That's his brother, like his, you know, childhood friend. And he wrote me, Z wrote me and was like, you know, somewhere in between the lines were like, yo, you coming today? I'm like, I don't know. Like, he's like, you know, you should just pull up. I'm like, I don't have nobody to, you know, chill with over there. Everybody said they're gonna come later on in the night. I want to bring my nephew, but I don't think it's like a kid event. Or maybe, you know, it might be because the kids are there, but I don't know how long that would be, you know? So he like, nah, bring him, bring little mans. Y'all good, da 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 da. I said, okay. Now, from the moment I was writing the girls and asking them, like, if they going or what's the plans, I felt in my stomach like I should have just like stood home or found some other plans. Like it's not gonna be the same. Like, you know, granted, I usually always stick to my gut feeling, but I'm like, nah, like I really want to show love, and if there's gonna be kids there, I want my nephew to enjoy himself, right? Who wouldn't want to take their nephew and nieces somewhere fun that has stuff for kids to do? So, sorry y'all, I really cannot. These guys is killing me. So, basically, we go to the place. It's somebody's, you know, neighborhood. They have a park. They have like somewhere you could cook out at, and they had chairs, tables. They had whatever. So, I get there. Z, he see me, he like, yo, what's up? Because we get out the cab, I told him I'm here. I was letting him know, like, I'm around, like, I'm coming, like, because if you're welcoming me with open arms and stuff like that, like you said, I expect you to make sure that me and my nephew is good at all times, right? I don't come for drama, like, that's not me, but I just don't do good with big crowds. Like, I can read people without even knowing them, and sometimes people are not friendly. Sometimes people are just like, it'd be too much peer pressure, and I'm not. I like to be laid back. Like, some people be looking at me like, oh, like it's a resting bitch face, but I'm really like chill. Like, once we can, you know, have a conversation, whatever bad thoughts you had about me is like out the window. But when I got there, you know, everybody was in their little, the boys with the boys on the cars, couple girls, you got the family over here, they all grilling, getting, you know, preparing everything. You got the kids running around, you know, music playing. They had a, what the fuck do you call that? Shit, gotta swing my feet and think. They had basically a little bleacher with a fucking umbrella shit, whatever you want to fucking say, however you want to do it. I don't know. I said it earlier, and that's the funny part. But I was sitting there. Nobody was sitting there, so I just sat there. My nephew, you know, he went to go do his own thing. I wasn't going to stop him. Like, if he see kids, he wants to play, go play. So I'm there, and I'm just scrolling on my phone. Now, the boys is on the phone. They're like in front of me type of thing. And they're like, yo, such and such is on the phone. He want to talk to you. I'm like, okay. They're like, yo, what you doing over there? This is someone that I used to talk to. That's a story time for another time, because that shit was crazy too. So he's like, what you doing over there? I'm like, came to show love. I really didn't want to come because none of the girls is here, you know. And you know how I be feeling when there's too many people. So he like, yeah, just enjoy yourself. You good? What's your number? Because I'm going to make sure that you good tomorrow in the morning. Just pick up my call. Blah, blah, blah. Cool. Whatever. Ooh, that's how true it is. So, I sit back down and I'm just scrolling on my phone. So I'm like, damn, like, I'm not the type of girl to be like, where's the liquor? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, my homeboy, being that I was there celebrating his life on his birthday, he usually always used to be like the life of the party. Like, yo, like, I don't really feel like the girls ever got to be like, where's the liquor? Like, everything. Like, he's that, like, here, yo, you got a cup? Yo, pass her a cup? Yo, you got a cup? Like, you good? You need some more? Like, he was one of those. So, and I wasn't one of those girls where, like, where's the liquor, like I said. So I'm like, you know what, let me go find my nephew real quick, and let me go to the liquor store and get some Patron. I think I got like the $50 bottle. I don't know if that was the price, but you get where I'm going with that. So please, all the Patron people, please don't get a kick out of that. But I'm sorry, y'all. This is a lot. I be wanting long hair, and then it's just, oh fuck, a lot of goofy shit. Goofball. So I get my liquor. I go to the store. I get my ice cup. My nephew gets whatever he wanted. We get back. Now the boys are setting up their table. It's like a tent. They put a table. They put all the bottles of Patron, $100 bottles. They put all these big ass bottles on the table. So Z, he like, yo, since you sitting here, just watch the bottles and shit. Make sure nobody be try to take one. Da da da. So I'm like, what the fuck? I'm laughing like, okay. Mind you, I'm already drinking. I didn't eat. I really, like I said, I was anxious. I didn't know, like, I felt something like in my stomach. Like it just, I don't know. So I didn't eat. I forgot to eat. It wasn't even on my mind. I was just trying to be on my P's and Q's on why I felt the way I felt. Now, like I sometimes I gotta pause because like that was a traumatic moment for me. Like I don't really drink hard liquor like that outside because of that situation itself. Like I'll drink like shots and stuff if we out at a spot or something, but how that played out, I don't think I'll ever be outside just drinking like that. Because if I really gotta get in there, I think I might have to be more aware. So I'm sitting there, I'm already drinking. Like I said, I didn't know that at this point, like my body is like getting sick. I'm starting to feel mad sick. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, oh nah, oh shit. Like, mind you, like I said, I'm not gonna be like, where's the food, where's this, where's that? This is like, I'm not that, I don't know, I'm not that open all the time. Like even with people I grew up with, I'm not really that kind of person all the time. So I guess I just keep drinking. And you know, everybody's, you know, I'm watching, like, you know, just chilling on my phone, looking, just drinking, you know. I see this girl across from me staring at me. Like the way I'm sitting is like I felt like I had tunnel vision from that point on. I swear to God, I'm feeling sick. I'm not, you know, like it's too much. Now I gotta pee. I'm like, yo, I gotta pee so bad. I've been trying to hold it. But you know when you drink excessively and you really have to let it out. I'm like, let me find Z. There you go. Yo. Running him down. Like, please. Like, I really have to use the bathroom. I don't want to use the porta potty. I'm too drunk to use the porta potty. I don't want to come out and my fucking phone is in the fucking toilet or something. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I don't want to give my stuff to nobody because I just always have bad luck with giving my stuff to people. And he like, all right, so we knock on this guy's door that we used, this is an old man. This old man used to let us chill in his house like 15 deep in his 1-bedroom apartment in the wintertime when we used to drink and they used to like play the game and we just used to fucking chill, bro. And he wasn't answering the door, so I'm like, fuck. Now I feel like I'm in fucking hell because it's like, you know, as a girl, like once you start feeling like you can't hold it, now it's just like your head is feeling like it's like about to explode. Your head is hot. You feel the steam, like everything's just steamy. Like, so I'm like, yo, what the fuck? Like, so I don't know. From there, I did use the bathroom. I'm not sure if they wound up opening the door, but that's when like my body had enough. So I know I did wind up using the bathroom because I was good. Like I remember that part. Because when I went and came back and sat down in the same spot where the liquor was at, there was a girl, like I said, across from me, and she kept staring at me. I'm like, you know, who wouldn't, you know, be on their phone? Hold on, let me try to do it for you. I'm still in action, y'all. So don't think I'm just 2 hours later. What the fuck is this girl looking at? Like at this fucking point, do you know me? Do you think I'm pretty? Do you think I'm looking at you? Do you think that I'm recording you? Like, that's what I'm thinking in my head. Like, but like I said, I'm having tunnel vision. Like, all I'm seeing is like gray, and it's just like, you know, like a telescope, like whatever you want to call it. That's what it was given. And like, I couldn't understand why she was looking at me for so fucking long in the same fucking spot till the sun went down. I swear on my life. I'm like, okay, now, like, you know, I'm one to just like let it go. I'm looking up again. I'm already excessively drinking now because it's like, all right, where my friends at? Where my friends at? Like, this shit is getting mad fucking boring. I'm getting upset. Not to say it like that, because I did come to celebrate my friend, and it just, it didn't feel like it. Like, you know what I'm saying? I wasn't with the people that I'm usually with that makes me feel like I can open up and be myself and stuff like that. So I look at her, I look up, and I'm like, yo, it's dark. But then I'm questioning, I'm trying to check myself, like, yo, maybe I'm tripping. Like, maybe the sun just went down. You know, like, when that, like, that, in that time of the day where, like, 1 minute it's, like, sunsetty, then it's just dark. It's like you blink your eyes and it happened. That's how it felt. So I'm like, what the fuck is you looking at? After that, I had my last straw. I'm looking like it's dark outside. Why the fuck is she still looking at me? Have you been looking at me this whole fucking day, this whole fucking couple hours? What the fuck is your fucking problem? She just gets up, y'all, and walks towards me. I get up, and I walk toward her. Now we walking with each other. What can you really say in a situation like that? You know what I'm saying? Like, my whole point was, what the fuck is your problem? Like, what is your fucking problem? Like I said, some people have these strong mentalities, these strong personas where they feel like they the only bitches that's supposed to know people, or the only people that's supposed to be on the block, and da-da-da-da, like, I never seen you. I never seen your bitch ass either. Maybe I did, but went over my head type shit, because I wasn't there for none of that. I don't be trying to memorize all the bitches on the block. Like, that's not my thing. So all I know is we get into it, and all I hear is this guy like, you hit my daughter, you hit my daughter, you hit my daughter. So I'm like, bro, what? So after me and the girl stopped fighting, I'm getting up. Me and the girl was on the floor. All I know is, like, as I'm getting up, she disappeared. She disappeared. I see this bald-headed guy, old guy, somebody father coming up to me like, you hit my daughter. So I'm getting up, the nigga just pushed me back to the floor, like, just hit me with, hit me with some shit. Boom, came back, charged at him. Man, I was on 50. When I say 50, man, no, I was on 500 degrees. Man, they done started me up. Man, all I know is I felt mad men's hands flying on me, y'all. And if the people there want to say the men ain't put their hands on me, go ahead and lie if you want to, but let me keep going. Man, I felt so many hands and feet on me. Mind you, I'm hearing mad male voices. I'm not really hearing no bitches, but I'm really trying to stay 10 toes. Like, my knees were scraped up. My shoes were still intact. Like, you know when you fighting for your life and your shoes is busted, and my shoes weren't busted. That's how I know I kept it up. Like, maybe my elbows and shit, like, I was really, like, tussling. Like, I wasn't staying down. That's just how I felt. I was not staying down. Y'all got me fucked up. Like, what the fuck is going on? Like, how dare you? That's just how I felt. Like, it was just, I was so emotional that day, and that just added on. Like, so now Z, I hear him and I feel him touching me. Yo, stop, chill. But he's trying to, like, he's trying to antagonize me, but then trying to help me at the same time. Like, yo, chill. Like, but he's really pushing me. I'm like, yo, stop fucking touching me like that. Like, so I'm like, nah, I really want to get it again. Like, I'll run it back. Like, y'all got me fucked up. How many people do y'all need to touch one person? Like, so I'm just talking mad shit. Like, half of the people I never saw. Every time I chilled around here, I never saw them. Like, I was just violating. Like, that's just how I felt violated. I was just violating. Like, I didn't give a fuck. Like, But because my adrenaline was pumping so hard, I didn't feel all the scrapes. I didn't feel my, y'all, I have pictures of my whole body and importantly my face. My face right here was out like this, bulging. My eyeballs was out. I had a knot on my head. My whole, like, y'all, it was so bad. It was so bad. And I didn't understand it until I got home. So, now he's trying to push me out of like the little area where they're cooking out at, out of the fenced area, I guess, the gated area. And I'm just not going for it. Like, I'm really fucking not. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, this can't be fucking happening right now. And I don't have nobody here to back me up. Like, you said I was going to be good. You said I was like, what the fuck is going on? Like, that's just how I felt. Like, so now, as he's trying to tell me, just go home, just leave, yo. He's like, Naja, just go, just leave out of here, bro. You gotta go. I'm like, I'm not going nowhere. I'm staying right here and I need that again. Where's the girl? Like, I couldn't find the girl. And one thing about me, I always have to stretch. Like, even in middle school, high school, running through the hallways, I won't really get that far unless I'm stretching. Like, because my ankles will lock. And in that moment when Z was telling me, you gotta leave, just go, I'm like, I'm not going nowhere. His little sister's like, yo, mind you, I had these big ass glasses. It was like these Martian glasses, I guess you can say, and it covered up my whole face. So the girl gave me, and mind you, I had my bag on, everything was still intact. I had everything in my bag after like the whole fight and everything. Like, I didn't lose my bag, like everything was just still intact, which was fucking crazy. So she's like, I'm gonna get you a cab home. No, first she's telling me to get a cab home. I'm not in my right mind to go and get no motherfucking cab. I really can't believe this happened, and I'm trying to get to the bottom of this. Like, niggas just sitting around like, come on, like, that was mad whack. So now people's mothers, aunts, and stuff is coming out and like, you dad, y'all wrong for that. Why would y'all do that? So now it's like a big commotion. I'm trying to run across the street because I'm trying to get to, oh, that's what happened. Because Z's brother, I guess he had a brother and a cousin that jumped in. So it was the father, the cousin, and the brother. So I'm not sure how many more people there was that put their hands on me in the midst of that moment, but a lot of people already told me to run down. So if you saying I'm making shit up, okay. So funny thing is, as he's telling me to leave, the brother is trying to come towards me. So he's pushing me back. This is him in front of me telling me to leave. The brother's coming. He has dreads. He like, brother, because I don't give a fuck. He coming like on some shit. Y'all, when I say like he was like he lost his fucking mind, because that's exactly what he did. He lost his motherfucking mind. He walking up towards me like, bitch, you gotta go. Da, da, da. I'm like, he was really like popping his shit. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, you telling me to leave, and this nigga really like wilding. Like, why are you talking to me like that? Like, I don't talk to you. I seen you around. We never spoke. Why are you talking to me like that? Like, it was just one of those like, who the fuck is you? So now Z turned around after he hit, like, he pushed me so hard to like move away from them at that moment from whatever he was gonna do. Yo, he turned around and smacked the shit, cocked his hand back like somebody daddy. No cap, I'm not lying when I say my jaw dropped. I was like, oh, well, good for you, motherfucker. Do it again, actually, because you got me fucked up. What the fuck you mean, you gonna put your hands on me? You don't respect women? Like, you already, like, put your hands on me. Like, I didn't come here with that kind of energy. But I was popping my shit. More of the story, the girl, one of the girls was, like, getting the cab. My boy best friend wound up calling. He's from Harlem, and he's like, yo, like, on FaceTime, I'm showing him my face, like, yo, what the fuck, da, da, da. So my cousin calling. Now everybody's on the line. Everybody's on the line. And I'm like, bro, they all telling me to go home. Mind you, I could have just gotten an ambulance there, but I'm like, I want to go home and take my nephew home so I can go to the hospital. I don't want him to come with me. So in the midst of all of that, I'm like, I need my nephew. They trying to make me leave. I'm like, I need my nephew. So now one of the girls like, oh, I'm gonna go get him. I'm gonna go get him. I'm like, no, I'm gonna go get him. So they like, no, like he's right here. He's right here. You don't gotta go nowhere. Like they just kept wanting me to stay all the way down the block on the corner. I'm not going all the way down the block on nobody's corner. Like that's not how that goes. So my boy best friend winds up just giving me a cab because everybody felt like I was just, I guess, doing too much. But I'm like, bro, like what? You don't tell nobody how to be in no fucking situation like that if you're not in it. That's just how I felt. Like right, how I'm feeling, this is not you. This is not you. I've never got jumped before. Like, how dare you? It was just more so like, I was like in disbelief. I was shocked. I didn't know. I seen my face like the way everybody was like, oh my God, like girl, put your glasses on. I'm like, bro, what? Like, I look on my camera. I'm like, oh my, now I gotta get up out of here. So my boy best friend gets me a cab, and I could have got my own cab, but I'm like I said, I was in a state of shock, and I didn't have my nephew in it. Like I wasn't leaving without him, and whatever, blah blah blah. So now I'm like, I'm in a cab, and I'm like, all right. I telling my nephew like, listen, don't tell grandma nothing. Like, keep it to yourself. I'm like, just when we get in, we had a good time, and I'm going back out for a little bit. My mom, he told her, more of the story. He told her, she wound up calling the cops. She wouldn't let me leave the door for nothing. And when the cops came, I was just saying a whole bunch of bullshit going around it. And they was taking pictures of my face. So I'm like, bro, like I could give y'all a picture. Like I'm trying to get up out of here. So they asked me like, why didn't you get an ambulance over there? This, that, and the third. Why didn't you, like, it would have been better if you were still like, I'm like, first of all, I have my nephew. I don't get into this type of stuff. Like, I needed to get him home and go handle my own business. Like, that's it. So the cop looking at me like, what you mean your own business? What do you mean handle your own business? I'm like, why are you questioning me? Like, now I'm getting tight, but now my head is starting to hurt, y'all. My head is pounding. I'm like, oh my God, ain't no fucking way. I'm like, we gotta make this quick, because now I feel like my head is about to pop. Like, so now my knees start throbbing. Now my knees can't even, like, I feel like the Tin Man. I need somebody to oil me up. For real. So, we wound up going to the hospital, and they had me in the emergency room for a little while. And, all I know is they gave me medication. Like, I was screaming. Like, I'm like, give me something. Like, I don't give a fuck. Give me something strong. Like, this hurts so bad. So, I couldn't cry. That's how bad it was. Like, I just couldn't cry. I was just, like I said, in disbelief, shock. Like, I'm just like, fuck. Like, damn, bro. Like, I'm tight right now. Like, I'm so pissed. One of the girls that I went to elementary school with, she saw me. She was in the emergency room. She saw my mom, and my mom was like, she saw my mom, and she asked my mom what she's doing here. And my mom was just like, she got jumped. And shorty called one of my old friends, I can say now. But at the time, I considered her a friend. But I just still wasn't like, I was iffy about her, so I really didn't want her to be at the hospital, nor did I ask her to come. I get that she may have felt bad because, another girl told her that I was in the hospital and I got jumped. And sometimes I be feeling like people come to see for show. And I really didn't want her there, because I know for sure that she might take this to the grave, or she might be holding this against me. But she took a picture of me, like, while I was on a stretcher. I swear to God. And I ain't say nothing about it this whole time. Like, it is what it is. Like I said, I just be waiting for people to bring their moments so they feel like they could shine, so I could, like, stomp it out. So I'm like, you know what, I'm trying to tell, like, she could go home and shit. Like, I'm gonna be down here for a while until I get a room. I wound up getting a room in the midst. I was there in the hospital for about 3 or 4 days. And I wound up getting a room. And everybody was bringing me food, like all my cousins, my stepfather, my mom. Now, I get a DM on Instagram from Z. And he's like, yo, you good? Where you at? Bro, I'm in the hospital bed, toe up. You asking me, yo, you good? Where you at? What? So it took me a little minute, because I'm like, is he losing his fucking marbles? So he wanted to meet up. He wanted to come see me in the hospital. I'm like, hell no. Like, what the fuck you think you coming to the hospital for? Like, I want everybody to just stay far away from me. That's just how I felt. Like, it's nothing to talk about right now. Right now, I need some time to myself. Like, right now, I can't even, I never ever slept on my back before. I had to sleep on my back. Like, up, like this. Like, those were the longest days. And honestly, all I did, like, I think it took me a week for the whole shit to swell down. But I was just massaging my face. It was like lumped up, yo. It was so bad. After a while, I looked like a raccoon. That was the last result. After the 6th day, it was just bruised up. Like, it wasn't swollen no more. It just was bruised up. So, even when it hurts, you just put ice. Keep that shit there. Keep recycling it. Even when it melt, get some more. Like, that's just how I did it. Because I'm like, I'm not doing this shit no more than a week. I had a lump here, lump there, 2 lumps right here. Nope. But it was a mental thing for me in the hospital, because I'm like, I just kept thinking about everything. Like, what do you want to come see me for? Like, I don't know. I need to figure out what happened. So I'm writing mad different people about their point of view on everything and who did what and what was said. Like, everybody was saying the same people, right? So I'm like, okay. That's how that went down. I'm like, so this is Z's people. This is Z's. They said this was Z's father, brother, and cousin. Whatever the case may be, now they saying either the brother or the cousin, baby moms, is who I was fighting or some shit like that. Cool, granted, that's still not y'all part to uptake. You feel what I'm saying? Guys, this long hair shit is killing me. No lie, I can't do this. Let me do this. So, I'm just taking a couple days to myself, and I'm just really in shock. Like, I never felt like that before. Like, I was just sitting there like, damn, like, my whole life, I get jumped by dudes, like, guys, like, I would have took my, like, I got to take my L regardless, but I couldn't get jumped by females, like, that's crazy. Like, that's just how I felt at that moment. I'm like, why? Like, this is why people, people retaliate, and it's always because of a misunderstanding, and that should be so fucked up. And I just wanted to make sure that I knew, like, what was going on, because I couldn't admit when I'm wrong and stuff like that. And it took me mad. It took me like a whole fucking week. The whole time of me recovering, and then some, I was trying to analyze that whole situation. Now Z gets pissed off because I'm telling him, like, I don't really want to talk right now. He really, like, you can tell through the messages that he was upset that I didn't want him to come check on me. And he was like, never mind, like, basically, never mind, there's nothing to talk about. There wasn't nothing to talk about. Honestly, I got everything that I needed. Like, there's nothing, that's your family at the end of the day. You don't have to speak about nothing, because I wouldn't. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I did tell you to come. I did say, everything was going to be copacetic. You was going to be good with your nephew. I wanted you to come with your nephew. But my family was the, like, and it's kind of being stuck in the middle, which is understandable. But I'm not asking nobody to choose sides. And I'm definitely stopping it right there in its tracks now that I know, like, we don't have to talk about anything. It's cool. Like, and I said that. I'm like, it's cool. Like, don't even worry about it. Like, I think I'd let him know, like, I won't ever be going back over there. That was some lame ass shit. If Bean was alive, that shit would have never happened. Niggas would have fessed all of y'all up for that bullshit. All type of stuff. So, he like, yeah, I know that shit was fucking lame. I'm really fucking sorry. Like, please, can you forgive me? Like, now he's not. He went from trying to say sorry, then because I didn't want to talk, he was like, it's nothing to talk about. He don't give a fuck. Then he went back to, you know, I really am sincerely sorry and this, that, and the third, and that shouldn't have went down like that, and I got on such and such and this, and you know, just a whole lot of 9-yard bullshit. So, like I said, that's your family. Like, it's cool. It just will never that kind of situation will never happen again. Like, never. And that was just how that played out. So, oh, as they telling me to go home, that's when I left out. My second homegirl that said she was going to come after work or whatever she was doing, she wound up calling me after I got jumped, literally. And they tried to tell me to go home and stuff. And I'm like, yeah, no, don't come. She's like, why? I'm like, bro, I just got fucking jumped. Like, just don't come. She's like, no, bro, stay right there. I said, I can't. I got to go home. I got my nephew. I'm out of here. I'll talk to you tomorrow. Like, I got to go. So she was just trying to stay on the phone. Mind you, I'm getting more calls. I got somebody trying to give me a cab because he don't want me to stay there no longer and shit like that. So it was just a whole bunch of back and forth shit. But I learned, you know, just trust your gut feeling for real, because sometimes you could save yourself the bullshit. And maybe if I would have stood home that day or did something else, I would have been fine. Because I usually don't like going anywhere if I don't have anybody to go with. Or I like to go out places by myself, yes, of course. But like events like that, nah, no, I'm not. I don't, because no, people just be doing too much. People, you just never fucking know. So yeah, that was the story time. And that was the question for, have I ever got jumped? How I got my first apartment. We're gonna make this real short and simple, for real. Because I don't want nobody to make it seem like I'm making anything about them. Because, you know, people always want to feel enlightened. So I got my first apartment from, it was more so like a forced thing, to be honest. Like, I was staying with a friend, and she wanted me to help her out, just, you know, with her daily stuff. Like, because, you know, now thinking back on it, I can't really say like it was like a genuine friendship on her end, for real. Like, it really wasn't. Like now that I'm really like open-minded to this situation, it's just like, yeah, no. But she asked me to come out to upstate to help her, you know, while she's at work, if I can, you know, help her daughter, you know, with her homework and picking her up, dropping her off, whatever she's lacking, that's what she wanted me to pick up. I was iffy about it because we was already not talking, and some shit happened, and then just came out the woodworks with, you know, hey, can you come live with me, and da-da-da-da. And I'm like, I feel like she has something up her sleeve, and I was always on point with her agendas. All I know is I was speaking to my mom and brother about it. I'm like, she wants me to come help her and this, that, and the third. Like, I'm, you know, at that point, like, I was fed up. Like, I'm tired of, like, feeling like she could just use me, and when she's ready to, like, stop talking to me or want to be friend of me, she do some fucked up shit. And then it's like a cycle type shit. So my mom and my brother was like, no, go, it's a great opportunity, you know, we love her, and, you know, that's still like a sister, and you've helped her so much, and and it was like, at that point, I'm like, I don't give a fuck, like, so what, like, oh well, like, the past is the past, like, you know, it's done, it happened. If I can stop the bullshit now, it won't happen no more. And maybe she will learn to respect me in such manner, you feel me? And, you know, instead of taking my own advice and just nipping it in the butt, I did go out with her. She wound up, you know, because she was writing me, like, hey, I'm not forcing you, but I need to know if you want to come or not because I'm getting the U-Haul and da-da-da-da. Mind you, the U-Haul was just to come and get me. So she was just really trying to enforce me coming out here. Cool, whatever. I'm like, what? Like, I'm just nonchalant about shit sometimes because I be wanting to see how people gonna play themselves. And sure enough, when I did come out here, I just felt uncomfortable. Like, she didn't help me bring nothing upstairs. She just, maybe she helped me bring stuff out of the van, not too much, because I don't remember her really helping me that much bringing stuff in because she didn't. After everything was on the sidewalk, she wound up saying that she was going to take the U-Haul back. Okay, cool, granted. I'm bringing everything inside. Mind you, she lives on the second floor. It's like I got to bring all my shit up. I come and the room is so, the room is so small, y'all. I said, what I'm going to do? What I'm going to do with this? But I'm grateful. But I need to start planning now for my own, like, for my own cause, for my own, like, just in case, because nobody's ever going to leave me stuck and none of that stuff. So I was just on point with everything. It was hard for me to get a job, to be honest. And the fact that, you know, I was supposed to be out here with a friend, and if you wanted me to be out here, yeah, I'm going to help you out, but I still need a job. Because it always comes with, oh, you can stay at my house, and then it's you need rent, and then it's like you don't got a job, and then it's like you always at home, and then it's like you always clocking me, and then it's like you doing too much. Like, for real. Like, don't nobody want to deal with that. So I wanted to find a job probably like 2-3 weeks after already being there. And I worked at the gas station. So I wasn't really making much. Like, I'm getting my feet wet. Like, I'm just trying to figure shit out. And I'm in this little ass room. I'm taking my goddaughter to the bus in the morning. I'm going to work, or, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just little fucking shit. Like, I gotta make sure that my goddaughter's, you know, not locked out and that nobody steal her. It was becoming a lot for me, yo. No lie. Cause it's like, I can help somebody but so much, but are you really helping me? Like, is this benefiting me though? You know what I'm saying? So, she randomly wrote me, I think while I was there. She has a thing where she doesn't really have conversations with me in person, y'all. Like, she likes to say how she feels through text message. Like, the way she talks to me through text message is never usually how she speaks to me in personal, like in front of me. So it's just like, it'd be like, what the fuck? So she just was, you know, saying, you know, downstairs, they're getting kicked out because it stink down there, and they're not taking care of the apartment, and the yard is disgusting, and they're just filthy people. This is exactly what she was saying, y'all. No cap. And she was like, she wants somebody to live downstairs that she knows she's going to be comfortable with. And, you know, she just don't want no random people living downstairs, which was like, bitch, you just moved here. You can't regulate shit. That's not how things work. You're not above the program. So, I'm like, hell no. Like, I was automatically like, mind you, I think I didn't write her back. I think I waited till I got home to speak to her, because I'm like, what the fuck? So I'm like, girl, no, like, She's like, why? I'm like, I just got out here. You asking me for help now? Like, in my head, I'm like, it's giving you don't want me here. Like, you're bothered by me for whatever reason that is. Like, why would you tell me to come up here and you being weird? Like, that's the weirdest shit ever. So, she's like, yeah, I think you can do it. Like, you know, you can get. I said, bro, I just started working. When you think I'm supposed to get the money? And when is his deadline before he gets somebody else to live down there? Please make it make sense. So she's like, you right, but I really think you should move down there. Like, she just kept on doing this. I really think you should. Bullshit. Now, I'm thinking about it. I think like probably like a week or two go by. I'm working OD. Like, I think I was working overnight, and sometimes I would stay until like 1 o'clock in the afternoon. Like, so I would do like a whole 12, 15-hour shift a lot of times of the week. And I'm like, you know what? Let me just push myself because I don't want to be in no situation where nobody could ever use anything against me. Started stacking my money. Now I write her. I'm like, yo, I think I want the apartment. Like, I think I'm gonna just go for it. She's like, she texts me back like, oh, you already said no. He already got somebody else and da 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 da. I'm like, what? Like, how do you know that? Like, what the fuck is your problem? Like, what are you up to? Like, I'm trying to figure that out. Like, I'm gonna get to the bottom of this. So this one day, I think I was off of work and her boyfriend was there as well. But they were doing her floors over, and because she had just moved in recently, so she was, you know, fixing stuff, having him fix stuff, and whatever the case may be. So he had these people come and, you know, fix her floors and stuff. I'm on the phone with my mom and I'm telling her like the situation that I just said, and she's like, oh no, it sounds like she's trying to do something, she's trying to be funny. I already see it, da da da. So she goes, listen, those people that's fixing the floor, tell them that can they call the landlord right quick, because you've been trying to contact him and he hasn't answered, but whatever the case may be. So I'm telling my mom like, no, like I'm not pressed about it, like it is what it is, like I'm not pressed. She's like, girl, do it now. Like, you know, as a mom, she's really like implementing, like, girl, ask now, don't wait later. You're gonna be upset if something happens and I don't want to have to go over there and, you know, you're arrested or something and you just lost your fucking mind. Like, so I'm like, you know what, all right. I did exactly what my mom asked, and they wound up they wound up calling him, and I'm like, hey, I'm such and such's friend. She pointed out that basically you guys have an apartment available downstairs and I'm interested. I was trying to find your number, but I couldn't find it, and Belle hasn't been answering. So he's like, oh, well, she has another friend, but he says the name that I know. Let me try to break this down for y'all. So the girl that I'm living with, my childhood friend, she put me on to being friends with a girl that she was friends with, and that's the girl that she was trying to get the apartment for after I was like, nah, but then I changed my mind, and then she said the landlord had somebody else in mind. So that's why I was like, you know what? Let me just see what my mom talking about. My mom knows right. He says the name, and I'm like, yo, my jaw drops. I'm like, wait, what? I'm like, this girl is all the way in Florida with mad kids. This girl don't have, this space is not, like, this apartment is not for that. Like, not to say what she's supposed to be doing and what she can and cannot do, but if you putting me in a situation like this, what funky ass situation you gonna put a girl with her kids in? Like, you're like, that's how weird it gets. Like, so I'm like, fuck that shit. Like, that girl, you know, got her own family. Like, I felt like homegirls trying to tell her to come live over here without her baby daddy type shit, so they could be acquainted and, you know, be a big whatever family that is. So I'm like, I get tired. I'm like, wait, what? So he's like, yeah, she told me that you wouldn't be able to keep up with the rent, that you can't afford it. I said, wait, I'm sorry. I'm in her kitchen. She got cameras everywhere, y'all. This is what, like, was pissing me off, because I'm like, now I'm on that. Like, I'm on that. And her boyfriend's there, like I said. So I'm like, I put it on speaker, and I'm like, wait, you said what? I was like, you went in and out. You said that she said what? He's like, oh, she said that you wouldn't be able to keep up with the rent, that you can't afford it. So I'm like, why would she tell you that? I'm like, that is so fucked up. I'm like, that's something I would never, like, everything she do is like, do I gotta start doing it to you? Because I'm about to make you feel everything that, like, you keep making me feel. And it's kind of getting aggravating, because If you really don't like me deep down inside and you have this type of hatred towards me, I'd rather you not be around me and hate me with your chest. Like, I'm not your frenemy here. Like, I'm not playing these type of games with you. So now I'm pissed. I'm like, she got me fucked up. So now I'm texting her like, how dare you tell the landlord that I wouldn't be able to keep up? What kind of friend does that shit? You're not a friend. Like, every time I gotta check this bitch, I gotta tell her she's not a friend. You're a user. Like, why do I gotta keep saying stuff like that? Like, that shit don't hurt your heart because you really, that's you. That's really you. And, son, I wound up giving him the money, and I think that same day, because me and her kept arguing. So she like, when I get home, you can leave. Like, you can drop my key and da-da-da-da. And I'm like, we can do whatever you want to do. Like, we can pop it off. We can do anything you want to do, bro. Because one thing about it, I'm not going to sit here and try to antagonize you or make you feel like you got to be scared of me. But you're not going to play with me. That's all I be wanting, trying to get through you. But you know what it is? I think that I intimidate you in some type of way. I don't give a fuck what it is. You can sit there and whatever, girl, smell your shit. You do that. But it's just, it made me very uncomfortable that, like, her true colors, like, everything everybody was saying, what type of person she was, it was true. And that's what kind of was getting to me after a while, because it's like, I've been nothing but a good-ass friend to you. I've been more than a good-ass friend to you. I shouldn't have been loyal to you for that long as a friend. Feel me? But that's not in my heart. I'm pure, like, but it takes a lot for me to really, like, tell somebody, like, yeah, this right here, you get no access to me no more, because that was crazy. But when there's a kid involved, it's just like, what, like, I'm not nobody's daddy, you feel me? And I don't like when it's like pinged on me, like I gotta do it because I helped raise, you know, somebody's child with them and the ins and outs and whatever the case may be. It's kind of hard, but it's like I don't be giving a fuck after a while, because it's like, you mean no good. You keep people around to use them for whatever you're using them for. And basically that's how I got my apartment. So that same day we arguing, and I'm bringing all my shit downstairs. Like, I'm bringing shit down. Mind you, she come home in like an hour, and I'm bringing all my shit down, and I left the door open and everything. So it was the weekend, I believe. I think it was like that Friday night. The people for the lights and stuff, they couldn't turn it on. They couldn't. It was cold as shit in here. Like, when I say cold as shit, y'all, it was so cold. And she didn't give a fuck. Like, like, her boyfriend's friend was like, you dead ass a fucked up person. Like, how you bring a friend out here, you ain't show her around, you ain't, you know, put her on to no good job, and this, like, you watching her struggle, like, what kind of, and it was just like, this was her response. None of y'all showed me showed me around, like, it was just like, that shit was like crazy. That was a crazy experience for me, y'all. Like, no bullshit. So I'm downstairs, and you know, the guy her boyfriend's friend comes downstairs, and he like, yo, you good? I'm like, I don't even, like, I'm pissed. Like, I'm not even, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm grateful and shit like that, but I gotta scrub these walls. I gotta do, like, I did everything that I can think of. Like, it was carpet in here, y'all. I can't do carpets, like, you know, the ones that stuck, the ones I can't throw away, that I gotta clean, that had to go. Like, I had that kind, it was disgusting in here, y'all. And I was gonna make the best out of it regardless, because I'm not gonna let nobody make me feel like they got one up on me, or make me feel like they can do whatever to me, and, you know, just tell me when to move, how to move, when to jump. Like, it don't work like that, or make me feel less than and you're above. And I don't want to be around nobody that feel like that. That's flip-floppy 1 minute with this kind. People's agendas just be all over like scrambled eggs. And that's how I got my apartment. So I can probably say someone put me on to wanting to get the apartment, and because they was hiding their hands, I was playing devil advocate to make sure you get the message of, you cannot play with me no matter what you think. Like, so yeah, that's how I got my first apartment. That's how, the first time I ever got jumped. I really do thank everyone for gathering their thoughts with me here, and this is a safe space. Please We don't judge. Like, comment, and subscribe. This will be on Patreon really soon. I'm not sure how this goes. I'm really trying to figure this shit out. Like, I really am. Again, follow me at white_.henny on Instagram. And the next episode, I'm gonna have a guest. So it's gonna be 2 people. It's just not gonna be me. We're gonna do a lot of talking. She's a talkative girl, so we're gonna get it jumping in here. Again, thank you. This might be like the first podcast that wasn't arranged correctly as I wanted it to, but as long as you guys watched through the end, I really do appreciate it. And thank you for watching A.N.TEA podcast, and thank you for sipping with me. Because maybe, I don't know, I just want to see what the back look like. Hey. But yes, let me just show y'all before we leave out.